Oh my God. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umogbo, Oka, Anambra State. I was recorded. I don't even know why my phone went off. My phone is fully charged. But nevertheless, we have three important hot topics today. And the hot topic, number one is VIO. Number two, in short, let me start with VIO first. I went, that was it on Monday? Yeah, on Monday. Was it on Monday? Yeah. I went for my vehicle inspection, and I was just wondering. So it's now looking like exam, very like a major exam in Nigeria, whereby your vehicles need to pass the exam. After you put in place so many things, your heart will still be pumping, boom, boom, boom. What's the end result? But I was wondering, anytime I go for inspection, I don't really see downfall drivers. No, I don't see them. I don't see the big trucks. So I want them to educate me. Do they have another station for these people? Because I believe that if you call the way they drive, number one, and the way you see how damaged their cars are, you'll be wondering, did they go for inspections and all that? It was so tiring that day, because that day I was supposed to be 8 in the morning, and we for that day we wrote down our name. But what they did was that they allow people all the backlogs, they did all the backlogs. I didn't leave that place till like 3 o'clock because they allowed all the backlogs. I thought they should be doing it simultaneously, you understand, or just mix up everybody. We waited for all the backlogs. By the time we started going in, we like to 1, and by the time it got to my turn, by the time you see your vehicle, I was already pissed off. I would not lie to you, because I want them to make the process as easy as possible, so that by the time you get there, you know they can make it back to the office. Our how would I say, it is important. That's the process of them checking your car, 1 or 2 things is really, really important. But they should make it as fast as possible, quick as possible. Let people come and go, and you don't have to waste your whole day. You understand? You don't have to waste your whole day. And they should also give you an option. You understand? They should not be concentrating too much on people for that day. It will not be as if you that could not make it the day they gave to you, you are like an outcast. They'll make you wait so much. I saw one man, he said because he could not make it, you understand, he waited so much, and he paid like the day before yesterday, and they just gave him like in 2 days, in which he has booked appointment. If he cannot work, how will he eat? You understand? So they should give people an option, because they will say 2 months. They'll give you 2 months, you understand, for you to round up everything about your vehicle inspection. But at least if you come that day of your vehicle inspection within that 2 months, you can enter and do your vehicle inspection and leave. They should not be making it look as if, say, if you do not come the day they stated that you are supposed to come, that it is over. I don't want it to be like that, because some people must have planned their time before all those things that are occurring. But I want them to pay attention to the fact that I want somebody to, even under this my post, to put it under that my post, if actually where the big bosses and the downfall are they coming the days that they put me, because I cannot see them. And they are the most important, because they actually carry passengers in large, as in plenty passengers. So I want to see them there. You understand? In short, the concentration should be on these public buses. You understand? Because they carry people. Because most of us that are private, we take care of our cars, because why? We are the ones driving. It is for our safety and our family safety, and even our personal friends safety that we carry along. But those people that are dealing with the public, their cars should be up to date. They should be concentrating on them a lot. So I don't know if they have their own separate place where they take them to, but I would love to be seeing them when we are coming for vehicle inspection, because ever since I started this vehicle inspection, I'm saying it today, I have never seen a downfall. The only time I saw a bus, but it was not painted downfall. So I think they should educate us on these things so that we will not be having we will not be thinking wild and thinking that it's only private that they are targeting. Let me hold on to that and quickly move over to this thing. At least you now know that VIO is meaning vehicle inspection officer. So let me quickly move over to the next topic. The next hot topic, we are speaking about Governor Soludo introduces new burial law, bans presentation of cows, goats as condolence gifts. So I will read part of it, but if you go to my blog, pinkrepublic12.blogspot.com, you don't need the www. So let me read some things here. The Anambra State government has rolled out stringent new legislation aimed at curbing extravagant funeral practices, prohibiting midweek burials, and limiting condolence gifts in a bid to ease financial burden on bereaved families and restore order to burial ceremonies. The law, passed by the Anambra State House of Assembly, restricts all burial and funeral ceremonies to Saturdays only, effectively outlawing burials from Monday to Friday. It also mandates that all burial activities must be completed within a single day. Under the new regulations, condolence gifts to the deceased family are strictly limited to money, that is cash, 1 jar of palm wine, 1 carton of beer, and 1 crate of soft drinks. The presentation of cows, goats, bag of rice, and other expensive items have been banned outright. The legislation obtained by journalists on Monday described the measure as a major step towards eliminating ostentatious funeral practices that have imposed heavy financial pressure on families and disrupted economic activities through prolonged ceremonies. Additional key provisions include complete abolition of wake-keeping ceremonies, vigil mass, service of song and related religious events must end by 9 p.m. with no food, drinks, live bands, or cultural entertainment allowed. Prohibition on the erection of billboards, banners, and posters of the deceased across the state. Only directional signs to burial venues are permitted, and these cannot be displayed earlier than 7 days before the event. Ban on public display of caskets for advertisement or sale, and prohibition of dancing with caskets. Restriction of undertaker to maximum of 6 persons per funeral. Corpses must not remain in mortuaries beyond 2 months. Those kept longer risk being classified as rejected corpse and buried by the government in designated grounds to be established in every community. Ban on second funeral rites except in legacy-related cases. Restriction of RHOB uniform attire to immediate family members, church groups, and specific traditional groups. Ban on sharing of souvenirs and making food and drinks optional for guests. The law also outlaws disruptive traditional practices, including the public display of photographies of the deceased, destruction of crops or property, and unauthorized use of firearms during burials. Blocking of roads and streets during ceremonies is equally prohibited. Offenders face a fine of 100,000, 6 months imprisonment, or both. To ensure compliance, the state government will establish monitoring committees in communities to oversee death registration, approve burial days, and enforce the new rules. The legislation is expected to boost economic productivity by reducing time wasted on lavish funerals and alleviating the financial strain often associated with burial rites in the state. I will somehow support this, but the government forgot to add that the fees and levies they pay to churches. Let me tell you, like my mother now, Mama CW in Lagos, people know her very, very well. She carries CW on her head. And anytime she say, okay, let her make her time to travel to my father's place so that they will pay. She will tell us how she paid for her CW and all that. By the time it was time for burial, there is no place to trace her name. Before then, somebody also told us that if like let your mom dad be paying all her dues in the church, that when you people get there, they'll say your mother's name is not there, so that you pay all the money from A to Z. That is not fair. Another thing is that I thank Governor Soludo, because why? These are the things that make a lot of people enter criminality. They enter criminality like Yahoo, or just to come and impress people in their village. If they reduce all these costs, tell me why people will be thinking about becoming a criminal to come and display their money. People work so hard for their money. Somebody is dead, but you will see people, your mother's people will want to extort you. Then your mother's side will want to extort you. From the father's side want to extort you. Are you the one that killed your mother? Are you the one that killed your parents? They don't even think, they don't care. They will do it as if they've not added that one or that mother from father's side. They want you to pay so much because you are somebody's daughter. Chiamanda talked about this thing the other time. People started insulting her. You don't know the pain people go through. Sometimes when their parents die, they are not crying because their parents died. It is because of the money they are going to pay burying their parents. If they don't make it as simple as possible, the crime rate will increase. People want to impress other people or do other people what they have done. Just imagine if my mother's we don't, as in we are not working hard. Do you know that immediately they announced that my mother died, they shut down all her bank accounts, including where she have major shares. So we are left with our own money to do burial. Just imagine if we don't have something in our purses. How are we going to bury my mother? So they should stop all these things. You'll be hearing that we are Christians. I don't pay attention to the God say or this God say. Anybody that knows me will tell you I don't believe in it. I don't believe in all those things. I don't believe anybody is even talking. But I still respect the fact that some people are traditionalists. I will respect them. But this one that somebody's parents will die, they will put all the burden on the person and say you bring 5 million, you bring 3 million because the person's parents buy. For what now? We should be thinking about these things. We should not see it as a bad law. It's to help. Let people rest in peace. People should learn to rest in peace. The day we went to collect our mother, do you know there was a corpse that has been there for 5 years? Who were they waiting for? Their big auntie that is in the United States, when she will come back and gather money and do burial. Check it now. Is it okay? They can easily just gather money by themselves. One canopy, they are actually my parents, you understand? Why are we making things so difficult? Most of the things that they are saying are man-made laws. They are man-made laws. They are man-made laws. But we put ourselves in all these things from the mother's side. The mother is long ago dead, 1985. But the person that died in 2021 will be paying for mother's side. Children are small. They will say you did not bury your father with a cow, so you cannot use a cow to bury your mother. Sometimes like this, someone like me, I don't understand all those things. I was not born in the village. Likewise, my parents were not even born. They were not even born or even brought up in the village. Most of their life is more or less like in Europe. But they came, they blended, they tried to. Look at all the thing my mother paid in CWO. Here, in Lagos and in the East. Anytime she's going, she will say she has cleared all the ones she has paid. Somebody even told me that, forget that you are saying that your mother has paid. When you get there, they'll either remove the page where your mother's name there, and thereafter also remove the part where your mother's name is supposed to be. Catch a fear, tear for you also there, just for you to pay money again. It's not okay. I think this thing is a welcome development. We should not see it as a bad thing. Nobody will go the way how we go before. There are laws and we should obey the law. If anybody come to my inbox to cheer me one or anything, G police will follow that person. Don't ever try it. I'm saying my own now. Chema Buchi Amanda, if you are not accused up and down on a mature, that is, I will follow the person to the last, because you cannot come and oppress me for my own thinking and for the way I reason. Because I got another topic, go and waste your money, seeing I buried the dead. Let's look for another hot topic. Another hot topic here is an airline bans humanoid and animal like robots from flights and checked luggage under new safety updates. So let me establish the story. Actually, it's the Southwest Airlines that banned the robots from entering the airline. Let me tell you why. So the Southwest Airline has updated its transportation policy to prohibit passengers from bringing humanoid or animal-like robots on board flights or checking them as luggage, citing safety concerns tied to the lithium batteries commonly used in such devices. The airline said these batteries, which are also found in items like portable chargers and power banks, can pose a fire risk in flight, prompting the broader restriction on robots designed to resemble humans or animals. Under the revised rules, humanoid robots, defined as machines designed to imitate human appearance, movement, or behavior, and animal-like robots designed to mimic animals, are no longer allowed in the cabin or in checked baggages, regardless of the size or purpose. The airline added that other robotic devices, including toys, may still be transported if they fit within standard carry or side limits and comply with existing battery safety requirements. The policy change comes after a passenger brought a humanoid robot named Stewie on the flight from Las Vegas to Dallas after purchasing a ticket for it. The robot, linked to a Dallas-based company that rents robotic systems for events such as weddings and conferences, drew attention from passengers and crew during the trip. Airline spokesperson said the update was not prompted by any single incident and confirmed it took effect last week. The change also follows a small number of recent disruptions involving robots on flights, including at least one case in such a Southwest flight was delayed due to a robotic device on board. I hope you have paid attention. Just imagine. See, I don't think I want to sit down near a robot that is moving, that is not human, that is blood is not flowing in the body, because that robot might just be behaving normal. Next you don't hear, I just jab somebody in the neck. No, I will never ever sit down near a robot. It is not me they will use doing their free karate and free experiments. I will not see that. I'm saying this now. If I'm flying any airline, they should not change my seat and don't put me near any robot. I am saying it now in case they want to try it. Don't use me to do experiment, because I am somebody that freaks out. I freak out, and I'm saying it now. I freak out. Even when I'm not expecting it, I freak out. I might scream and they might not like it. So please don't put any plane adventure, please. I don't want to see any robot before they'll just start doing and start misfunctioning near me. How will I jump? Because especially when the robot is from the entrance and I'm inside. How will I jump? Hey, I will not jump. Oh, hey. I will find a way to jump. Hey, I beg. Please, they should stop it. I think other airlines should also pay attention to it. Maybe they can separate the the whole thing, you know, separate it. The battery is not on, it's not working live. By the time they get to the destination, they'll fuse everything together. I think that is all. So let's go to the movie segment. I'll kick off with Crime 101. It's a very lovely movie from Prime Video. I really enjoyed watching it. Yeah, I really enjoy watching. If you like action pack, you will enjoy it. And the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, they just concluded their reunion. I tell somebody that the Beverly Hills people, they don't disappoint me anytime. And I don't know what's wrong with Kai. I think this I think this season 16 or 15 that they just landed in. Kai should take note of the fact that Dorit is not a robot. Dorit is not a robot. She's a human being going through a lot. The difference between her relationship and your relationship, there's nothing, it's not about, she did not destroy her relationship. She only filed for divorce. But yours is that you cheated on your husband with a lady. It's not even with a man, with a lady. So if I speak the African way, you might not like it. But the truth is that nobody is telling Kai the truth. The truth, Kai, you are bullying Dorit and you should stop it. And I like, congratulations to Bozeman as she got engaged to a long-time fiancé. When I say long time, I don't think it's more than the way I think. It's not more than 2 years, I don't think so. So congratulations to Bozeman. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in some people in that cast. Yeah, I'm disappointed with a lot of people. So I'll keep it there. But it was a wonderful season. Yeah, this season was a very wonderful season with the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. You can go and watch that on DSTV stream. You enjoy it from the episode 1 of this season, I think season 15 or season 16, to the reunion. It's there. Better you watch it now. I don't know if it has a limited time, but you better go and watch it. Okay, that is all for now. But don't forget to shop with us at Antonia Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, near Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.